I'm gonna show to you, my fellow chessers, the chess game between Abdusattorov and Praggnanandhaa in second UzChess Cup 2025, round number 4, tiebreak 1 number, my fellow chessers. So let's begin on e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, g3, my fellow chessers. This is king's opening, king's knight variation, my fellow chessers. So let's continue the game. Knight f6 attacking the pawn on e4, d3, d5, e takes d5, knight takes d5, bishop g2, bishop d6, castle's kingside, a3, rook e8, b4. Okay. Knight f6, knight b d2, a6, bishop b2 attacking the pawn on e5, my fellow chessers, bishop g5, h3, bishop to f5. Wow. Knight g4 mistake of Abdusattorov, my fellow chessers. The best continuation on this position is queen knight c4 or rook e1 or knight h4. Here, attack the bishop on here. Like example, here or knight c4, rook e1, knight c4, or knight h4. That's the best continuation on this position, my fellow chessers. So let's continue the real game. The real game is knight g5, queen d7, king h2, rook a d8. Wow. Knight e4 attacking the bishop on d6 at the same time, attacking the pawn, the knight on f6. Knight takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop g6. Wow. Queen d2, preparing for queen to g4 or g5, g5. Bishop f8. Wow. Rook e1, knight g4. What's the idea of knight g4? To go here or here? What? So let's continue the game. Knight c5 attacking the queen on d7 at the same time attacking the pawn on b7, my fellow chessers. So let's continue the game. Bishop takes c5, b takes c5, e4. Wow, mistake of Praggnanandhaa. The best continuation on this position is b6 or b5 or knight c6. The top continuation is b6 or b5. So let's continue the real game, my fellow chessers. Bishop e4 mistake. Queen c3 attacking the pawn. The knight. E takes d3 blunder of Praggnanandhaa, my fellow chessers. The best continuation on this position is knight e6 or queen a4 or what? F6. That's the best continuation on this position. But let's continue the real game. E takes d3 blunder of Praggnanandhaa. C takes d3. Rook takes e1. Ooh, mistake of Abdusattorov. The best continuation on this position is queen takes d4. Queen takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Wow, rook takes e1 and rook takes e1. Okay. As you can see, that's the mistake. But the best continuation in this position is rook takes e8 here. Rook takes e8, rook takes e8, and queen takes. This is the best continuation. As you can see, the evaluation bar here. White is winning, my fellow chessers. Alright. I hope you can understand what I'm trying to say, my fellow chessers. Alright, so let's continue the game. Mistake. Rook takes e1, rook takes e1, f6. Wow. Bishop b5, bishop b7, or bishop takes b7. Knight b5 mistake of Praggnanandhaa. The best continuation on this position is queen f5 or queen a4 or knight e6, my fellow chessers. This is the top continuation, the best continuation. So let's continue the game. Knight b5 mistake, queen c4 attacking the king on g8. Bishop f7, queen b4 mistake of Abdusattorov. The best continuation on this position is queen f4 or queen e4 here, and queen c2. This is the top continuation. Anyway, let's continue the real game. I follow chessers, queen b4, queen takes d3, a4, attacking the knight on f, b5, knight d4, preferring for what here? To attack the king at the same time to attack the rook on e1. So let's go to the game. Rook e1, attack, rook e3, attacking the queen on d3. My follow chessers, as you can see, queen to d1. What's the idea of queen to d1? As you can see, preparing for this side or what? Bishop takes d4. Rook takes d4. Queen a5. Mistake of the other Abdusattorov VS Praggnanandhaa. This position is rook to e1. Attack the queen on d1. Here. Okay, so let's continue the real game. I follow chessers. Queen a5, rook d2. Very good move of Praggnanandhaa attacking the pawn on f2 squares or pawn. King to g2. Mistake of now the Abdusattorov. The best continuation on this position is queen takes a6 or queen takes a6. The best continuation is queen takes. Wait. Bishop g2. Bishop g2 or a6 here, and rook to f3. That's the best continuation in this position, my fellow chessers. So queen c2, mistake or blunder of Praggnanandhaa, my fellow chessers. As you can see the evaluation bar here, the best continuation in this position is bishop c4, rook c2, or rook a2. That is the best continuation, my fellow chessers here. So let's continue the real game, my fellow chessers. Queen c2, as you can see the evaluation bar is draw. Ready, draw again. Wait. Rook f3, mistake of now the Abdusattorov. The best continuation in this position is queen takes c7 or rook f3. Bishop e4, my fellow chessers. So let's continue the real game, my fellow chessers. Alright. Rook f3, h3, queen takes c7, queen b4, mistake. The best continuation in this position is queen takes a4 or rook to d1 or queen to d1, my fellow chessers. So let's continue the real game. Queen b1, take. Oh, wow, as you can see, bishop f3, mistake. The best continuation is queen e7 or rook e7 or queen to b6. That's the best continuation based on computer engine. Strong computer engine. Queen c2, this. Oh, mistake. The best continuation in this position is queen c5 or queen c1 or bishop d3, my fellow chessers. So rook takes f2, go here, queen c2. The best continuation in this position is bishop f3, queen c2, or g4, my fellow. G4. Okay, my fellow chessers. So go the best continuation in this position based on computer engine. Queen takes c2, my fellow chessers. Mistake of Praggnanandhaa, my fellow chessers. Queen takes c2, a5, mistake. The best continuation in this position is rook e7, g4, or bishop f3. So let's continue the game. h5, rook e7, go here. So I'm gonna try to go here. As you can see, the evaluation bar is drawish. Alright, draw. Here, go here. As you can see, again. So I'm gonna try to make it fast. As you can see, rook bishop versus bishop. Rook pawn. Rook bishop versus rook pawn. You can see here. You can exchange this. Okay. Wow. Okay. Why? Why? If you take this, as you can see, checkmate, my fellow chessers. Alright. So let's continue the real game, my fellow chessers. That's why I go here, takes. But still draw, my fellow chessers. Alright. Still draw. Wish until. Wait, my fellow chessers. Alright. That's the blunder of Praggnanandhaa, my fellow chessers. Rook to b4. The best continuation on this position is rook c8 or rook c7 or king h6, my fellow chessers. But This is chess, and we have blunder, Praggnanandhaa blunder, and this chess analyze my fellow chessers. So king f4. That's as you can see. Oh, this is a mistake. The best continuation is position rook h1. Rook h1 is oh, as you can see, this is a mistake. The best continuation this position is rook h1 checkmate my fellow chessers, but blunder as you can see. After rook c1, Praggnanandhaa resigned the game. Why? Because preferring for rook h7, my fellow chessers checkmate my fellow chessers. To God be all the glory. Praise Lord Jesus Christ.